So I think through this journey, there's three parts that have really, or three main themes of transformation that I think I've gone through. Firstly would be the toolbox that I've received to solve problems. So in my undergraduate studies, we always had this joke that if you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. So if you know certain tools, you approach all problems with that tool and you try to solve that problem. What the MBA has definitely done for me, it's grown my toolbox. So all of a sudden, I have 100 new hammers to solve problems with, new ways of thinking. My background was engineering, and all of a sudden I have marketing and strategy and human resources and a bit of psychology and leadership and all these other tools that I can approach a problem with, which has been very valuable. So it's transformed my way of approaching problems. Definitely the first one. More on a personal level, I really do believe you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So the people you mix with are crucial in life, and the MBA gives you the opportunity to mix with people of a very high quality. That is definitely true. And they do say it a lot, the networking and all that, but it is really true. Even if you may make one lifelong friend through your MBA, that'll be a valuable friend for the rest of your life. The last one, and I think also a very valuable one for throughout life, is the MBA transformed the way I view time, specifically how much time I have and what I can accomplish with the time I have. It forces you to use your time very productively, but it also makes you realize that you can be involved in so many things at once and be productive in so many things at once and still have a good family life and a good personal life. But it was really that was a big transformative experience for me. Leadership, something I was always very interested in, but a big shift in my understanding of leadership came through the MBA. It's an excellent leadership development course, and it was the whole structure of the course emphasized this idea of leading yourself first before you can lead others. And the first half of that whole leadership module was focused on leading yourself. Now, how do you lead yourself? How do you keep yourself accountable? And it was touched on a lot of psychology, and the psychology of being able to lead yourself before you lead others. So that was a very key insight for me. And I must add that the leadership development module is incredible. The speakers they have, the knowledge they share, you get goosebumps in almost every lecture. So I was truly impressed by that good experience. So one great new way of thinking was to think of an organization more holistically, and to be able to stand back almost. And we really are challenged in the MBA to think strategically, and I think that's something that's spilled over into my professional life as well, to approach a problem from a more holistic point of view and standing back and thinking more strategically how the different cogs of a business work together. And I'm using the word cogs there, but in reality, it's obviously the people. And that's the second part that the MBA has transformed in the way I approach my work, is to really focus on the people as well. The people are the cogs that move organization, and you have to be people focused. Maybe the obvious answer was I was already familiar with the quality that Stellenbosch University as a whole stands for. I did my undergraduate there, and I knew that the first place to look for the MBA degree. And but taking it a step further, I had extensive interviews with many people. Some of them were previous lecturers, some of them were previous part of the faculty, and some of them previous students. And without exception, everyone highlighted the absolute quality that they experienced at Stellenbosch, and also the effort that Stellenbosch does with alumni, which is also something unique for me, which further motivated me to join Stellenbosch. Interestingly, and this is maybe advice for students, and we're also considering doing it here. There's a lot of international MBAs, and I think in South Africa, often people think international means better. But I can, after many interviews and talking to people and colleagues of mine who did it internationally, South African universities have to stand back for no one, and it's really high quality people, high quality courses, and it's really been a very good experience, especially when looking at international competition and realizing we are on par, if not above, what's going on there, which was very interesting to see. The first thing and the most important thing, and the thing that helped me the most, was having a good routine and sort of setting that routine in place before I even started. Allocating that time every day, every week, to work on your MBA. So for me, that meant in the morning every day, I know hour and a half I'm going to be working on my MBA. It's not a choice. I know that's what happens. So routine saved me. It made this journey much easier than it might have been. So definitely set yourself a good routine. It's just chipping away. That's definitely the first one. The second one would be do good preparation. Read as much pre-material as you can. It adds so much value to what you can bring to a class. You learn so much better. You have such more in-depth knowledge, and you can ask better questions, which is crucial to be able to ask questions in these classes, because we have industry experts, we've got lecturers and faculty or experts in the field. It's your responsibility to come with good questions and to come prepared. That's the right way to do it, in my opinion. On a personal level, I think I mentioned time management a bit earlier. The realization that I have a lot more time on my hands than I might think. Um, for me, moving forward, that would mean hopefully starting my own business, which I've already started to try and do, because the MBA inspires you in so many ways. I mean, you see and you receive so many tools that you can use in your own practical way, and you see how many hours you have in a day and how many things you can actually do at once. It really gives you confidence in your own abilities and your ability to manage more than one thing at a time. That, combined with the new gained knowledge that you have, is definitely something that will benefit me moving forward. The MBA, with the whole process of showing you different areas of or different options for professional work, it also helped me refine what I see as my core competence and what I really enjoy doing, which is working with people, managing people, inspiring people. And that's something that I will try and incorporate more now in my job. And also, having an MBA degree enables you to move into more of those positions that I know will suit my strengths a bit better. So I think those two things.